Hi, welcome to lesson 12-4, models and volume. That's your topic. That's beautiful. Your learning goal for models and volume is tonight you're going to understand that you can count the number of cubic units to find the volume of a three-dimensional object. So your learning goal to write down is, you will count the number of cubic units needed to fill a three-dimensional object. Your vocabulary is to understand that volume is the number of cubic units needed to fill a solid figure. And a cubic unit is the volume of a cube, 1 unit. So here's a cube. This is 1 unit, and on each edge, okay? Length, width, and height. And your cubic unit can be in centimeters, inches, feet. You just need to pay attention to that when you're going to write your final answer to make sure you always have it labeled. But go ahead and write both of those vocabulary terms down. And when you're ready, push play. For our first example tonight, the box is down below for the problem. And it says the volume of a rectangular prism is the number of unit cubes that the prism will hold. For example, a box that is 5 feet long, so we have 5 feet long by 4 feet, oosh, there we go, and then 3 feet high can hold 61-foot cubes. The box can be filled with a bottom layer of 20 cubes, and that's what you need to understand first, is that the bottom layer is the length times the width. That's the area, and the area is how many cubes fill the bottom of the space. So once you have the bottom, so here's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by 4, okay? So the bottom would be, and we're counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we need 4 of those, 15, 20. So here's 5 by 4. Oh, no. So here's 5 by 4. And if the bottom layer is 20, and you have 3 of these, that would be 60 unit cubes. And you can do that just by counting the area, and then that tells you the bottom layer, and you know how many other layers there are from the height. So here's your practice problem. Find the number of cubic units needed to make the rectangular prism. Count the cubes by looking at the drawing. So you guys, you want to count the length and the width, okay? That's going to help you figure out how many cubes are on the bottom layer. Then you have 2 layers. So go ahead and push pause and push play when you're ready. If you wrote 24 cubic units, you are correct. Now, if we go back, it shows you that the length is 4. Then that the width is 3. So I'm going to add 2. So as you can tell, I would need 3 rows of 4. So this is my bottom portion. So I have 12, and another row of 12 would be 24. So we've counted the cubes. Your next practice question. Find the number of cubic units needed to make the rectangular prism. Count the cubes by looking at the drawing. Go ahead and push pause and push play when you're ready. But remember, find the area first of this. Find how many cubes are at the bottom layer. So you're going to look at the length and the width and count those cubes. So that means you're going to have 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have 3 rows of 3 to find the area of the bottom, and then there's 3 high. Push pause and push play when you're ready. So if you got 27 cubic units, remember you always want to have volume labeled cubic, okay? You've gotten the right answer. Now, if you remember from the diagram, it was 3 by 3. So that means the bottom row had 9. And there were 3 layers. So 9 times 3 is 27, or you could have done 9 plus 9 plus 9. Either way, you get 27 cubic units. Practice problem 3, and I think you've got this, so I won't use the cubes here. Find the number of cubic units needed to make the rectangular prism. Count the cubes by looking at the drawing. Okay, so there are no numbers here, so this is all about you. You need to count the length and the width to help you find the area of the bottom row first. Then you need to calculate the height, and that will help you. So if you wrote 96 cubic units, you are correct. Now let's go back and look at it. So our bottom row had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 cubes by 3 cubes. Okay, so our area then is 24 square units. But now we're going to find the volume by calculating the height then. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to have 4 24 up. So you can add 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24. Or simple and easy, you should have taken 24 times 4, and you would have gotten the 96 cubic units. And now you get to challenge yourself, which is fun. I have cubes everywhere. How many 1-inch cubic puzzles can the factory fit into a box, which is a cubic foot? Okay, now 1 foot long by 1 foot wide and 1 foot high. So how many 1-inch cubic puzzles, okay, can the factory fit into a box, which is a cubic foot, okay? So remember, 1 foot equals 12 inches, okay? This is the key. 1 foot equals 12 inches. Now we're going to finish up. I want you to review your learning goal. Make sure you have that down. You need to also make sure you have your 2 vocabulary words wrote down in your journal. You need to have your practice problems with the answers down and complete your challenge problem for tomorrow. And if you have all that done, we'll see you in the morning.